Yay! And I am live. Welcome. This is the very first time that I'm streaming live here on my channel, The Sunshine Family. My name is Muriel. If you haven't met me before, I live in Costa Rica and I created this channel together with my husband Dirk, who is right now working on one of the roofs of the bus of my son. So if you hear some background noises, welcome in our lives. We are right here at our property, and the basics of this video is that the book is ready. 7 steps to move to Costa Rica is a fact. And I'm just so excited to tell you a little bit about the making of it and what it might bring you if you're thinking about moving to Costa Rica. And basically that this is my passion project. This is not just a book. This is something that basically has evolved thanks to you, thanks to my viewers, thanks to the people who have been commenting on my videos. So I'm super grateful for all of you. So thank you for your input, for your questions, for your views, for your thumbs ups, for your likes, for your shares. I am just super excited. And also, yeah, it sounds perhaps weird. Perhaps you think, yeah, but Muriel, you're on video so much. I'm actually a little bit, I feel like as a young child who is a little bit excited, thinking, what does the world think about my book? Does it serve its purpose? All the questions. And I decided to bundle the most important things that people asked me over time about. Muriel, how did you move to Costa Rica? What were the things that you did? What were the things that you did not do? What did you bring? How do you realize buying a car? How do you, where did you find your house? And all related stuff. I bundled it in this book. The book I will post, and it's mosquito time here, so if I'm waving with my arms, welcome to Costa Rica. That's also part of Costa Rica Live. So yeah, the book, it's an ebook. I don't have it here in my hand, but I can show you what I posted today on Facebook. And I just wanted to do this live also as a good test of how that works live, because I know I do live videos on Facebook, but I have you as my audience, and I would love to serve you more with going live. And it's actually great to see what happens after I did it live. I know it will be uploaded on the channel as a video. So normally I record a video, edit it a little bit, add some text in there, but now this is just what it is. And I actually like it. It's more raw, it's more authentic. But I was just looking for my post so I could share with you, that this is the book. I hope that you can see it. So it looks like a paper cover, but it's an ebook. I have had help of my hubby Dirk making the sales page for it, and where you can order it. I priced it. Oh, first of all, I wanted to share. Okay, so moving to Costa Rica. Perhaps you were here and found my video because you were typing in the search bar on YouTube, move to Costa Rica, because you want to move to Costa Rica. I just wanted to let you know that don't think that I just did it without being scared. I did it. It was created out of a dream, but I was freaking scared the moment that we really, really did it. And also the moment that we decided to really, really do it, it was freaking scary, really. And as a parent, because Dirk and I have 2 children, it's also very important that besides being scared myself, and when you do something new, you have always doubt, you have always sabotaging thoughts, right? But I had to be a role model for my kids that it's okay to let all your stuff go, because we decided to just sell all our stuff and do not stuff our stuff in a container in the Netherlands to never get back to it. Stuff is stuff. And I wanted to also be a live lesson for everyone to just release your stuff. But that was our way of going. But I just wanted to assure you, if you do not have any clue about how to move to Costa Rica, know that it is possible, because I have done it. And I don't believe that we are very, very different. I think that we have a lot in common because you're watching my video. That means that you have some kind of interest in moving to Costa Rica. And with that being said, I hope that my book, 7 Steps to Move to Costa Rica, can be your guide. I have always disclaimers. I don't claim to know everything because I don't, right? How long am I here? Since October 2018. That's, I know people, they live here for 20 years. They know way more than I do. But that's not my purpose of the book, to be the expert and to know everything best. No, it was a journey explained from my point of view, how I done it. And I always have learned that what's done by others is possible for you, right? So that's how I accomplish many things in my life, by thinking, yeah, why should it not be possible? So yeah, don't take me as the expert, but I am someone who's done it and who's still here. What you see is that many people move to Costa Rica, make like a decision forever, but they just decide within a year to go back for where they come from, or to move ahead, which is okay too. I remember when I left the Netherlands with my family to move to Costa Rica, we decided to plant our flag there. But I'm going to be honest and share a secret with you that I have not shared in the book. But, as my viewers, you are allowed to hear it. I know always that I cannot answer the question, did you move forever? Are you planning to stay here forever? Because I never say never, and I never say ever. And I think you should not be too harsh on yourself, wanting to make a decision that you want to move to Costa Rica forever. I always say, make a decision to go with a one-way flight or not, right? But if you make up your mind and you feel that it's really not for you or for your family the right fit, then just change your plan. So don't be too hard on yourself. I think that's overcomplicating. Your choices are also there to renew but it also gives you the freedom to leave it up to you. Oh, there's really mosquitoes biting me on my back, and I did not spray myself. Welcoming rainy season. But when you just let go of what you must or mustn't do, it's also more free to just decide how it unfolds for you. So I'm still here. We bought property. We have a very good. Oh, thank you. Here's Dirk. Hey, say hi. I'm live. Oh. So he's literally building the roof. Oh, this is funny. Hey, share your comment below if you just want to say something. I see Tony. I see Jamal. I see. Okay. Oh, I see questions, which is awesome. So, thanks, guys. I haven't paid attention to your questions yet. Let me scroll. Tony, hello from Charlotte. NC. My family and I are thinking of moving here. Well, I am more than my wife is. Lol. Okay, I gotcha, Tony. That's a process. Perhaps it helps her to read my book. In the description under my video, I will post the link. And I'll, let me tell you a story, Tony. When I met Dirk 20 years ago, we fell in love, and he was about to travel the world. But we fell in love. So he waited for me for a year because my leg was broken. It's a funny story, actually, something totally different, but also similar to your question or to what you're sharing. My point is that some things take time, right? So Dirk asked me, Muriel, why don't you just join me? The moment that your leg is healed, come with me. And I said, well, where are you going and for how long? And he said, well, I'm going to just leave and to see how it works out. And I'm not sure when I would be coming back. Could be in a year, could be in 3 years. And I was like, I don't know, I'm scared. And he could not pursue me to come with him for an unlimited period. He pursued me to just do what felt best for me. And I felt best with a year. I could chunk that up. Now I changed. So I just decided to move to Costa Rica. But I'm just saying, I know how she feels. It doesn't feel right for her yet, but you can be in the process of helping her to to feel familiar with Costa Rica, yeah, like I said, perhaps reading my book helps. Let her watch my videos, and just go on vacationing in Costa Rica as soon as the borders open again. And she might fall in love like I did with Costa Rica. Just decide I want to live here. So I hope that helps. And Jamal, thank you for the hammock. Yeah, it's our rainbow hammock. It's our favorite. We bought it on a local market, but it's actually made in Nicaragua. But it's awesome. Even the dogs fit in. And let me see. Okay, Tony, awesome. I see that you say I look forward to getting a copy of it. So in the description below, after I do my video, I will add a link so you can place your order. It is $14.97 price, so less than $15. I put my heart, life, and soul in it, not blood, sweat, and tears, because that sounds like I was not having fun while writing it. But I think it's super, super valuable. So worth it to just allow yourself to give yourself a present, or your wife, or your spouse, or perhaps someone else who is thinking about moving to Costa Rica. I see. Does the question, Jamal Mohammed? Does the Pura Vida attitude cause problems getting things done? I love your question, Jamal. Okay, problems. What is problems? Okay, problems has to do with your point of view in life. If you live in Costa Rica, it will stress you out if you want to have stuff done at the moment now. It doesn't work that way here. There are things that takes time here, like especially official things. Want to have permits, visa, or also just do a simple transaction at the bank. You might be ready in 5 minutes. You might be waiting a whole day because, I don't know, the moment that it's your turn, the person who's working there is going on a break or just is done for the day. And they don't tell you, you're waiting in line and you're waiting in line. And that's just how things go here. But if you decide to not stress about it and just take it as a fact and put some music on your headset, or read your social media, or listen to an ebook, or perhaps even meditate a little bit while you're standing in line, it's not that bad. So basically what you experience as a problem is basically lying with you. I'm not saying I'm always calm, but I do my best to stay calm, because becoming mad and stressed will not solve the problem or get it done faster. That's a fact. So I hope that answers your question. Tony, we are thinking about coming for a month to see how we like it. Things in the US as nice as I wish they were. Okay, that's awesome. I wrote that in my book as well as one of the steps to vacation in Costa Rica first and get impressions, and perhaps even find a spot where you want to live, or just first to allow yourself to fall in love. Costa Rica has many different provinces, many areas. You have mountain, you have ocean, you have more countryside where we live. You have more touristic, close to San Jose, Santa Ana, Liberia. There is several climates. You have more wet climate, like basically down south near Dominical, where it starts, and the province and the peninsula Osa. We're kind of in the middle. Yeah, go vacationing in Costa Rica and allow yourself to get impressions of several parts, and rent a 4-wheel car and just drive around. Yeah, that is a great idea. Keep me posted about that, Tony. I love to hear how you liked it and what were your experiences. Okay, Tony, yes, I will get a copy. My wife is Spanish speaking. Oh, wow, that is certainly a plus. We have 4-year-old twins, so I think because of the kids being so young, our daughter has hearing. I remember we already you replied to one of my videos. And thank you for watching my video again. I think the age of your kids is perfect. Now it's a bit weird because schools are still closed here, but that's everywhere around the world. It's weird because of COVID, but with the age of your kids, and your wife is Spanish speaking, you have options. You have options to also do online learning, what we are doing for the time being that there's no schools. but I can cover that more in a separate video. But yeah, just Tony, I assure you, if you never do it, you will always wonder, how would it be if? Like I said in the beginning of my video, I would rather advise people to just do it. I'm not saying you have to get rid of all your stuff right away, the way that we did. We were pretty sure. Also, the type of people Dirk and I are, we traveled already for a long time out of a backpack. So we were really not afraid to get rid of our stuff. For our kids, of course, was a challenge, but also, if you look now around you, we have a house full of stuff already. It's just stuff. It's material. It's not your mind. It's not your experiences. I think that's priceless. Like, we have monkeys on the land and fruit in trees, and basically really a pura vida free life. So yeah, the only way to find out how that will be for your family, everyone, but especially Tony, because you're asking and replying, just experience it and experience the life. That's how, I hear people mentioning it, the life, the pura vida life. And best is that you feel it and then decide, right? Jamal, yes, I have my villa in my Costa Rica, but folks work and do things at a very slow pace. North Americans and Europeans will need to adjust expectations, or else, as you said, the problem is with us. You know it, right? This is how it goes. And it's not just in Costa Rica. I remember when I was in Uzbekistan, right? I didn't speak the language, or in China. People are people, but you are in a different culture, you are in a different country, so you have to adjust, period. And if you can do that, of course, there are communities, they live their own style or culture, like they're like fenced compounds with respect for everyone. There are Americans living there, and they really keep up with the American lifestyle within their walls. But I believe that you cannot live around the municipality in your town when you need stuff to get done. So yeah, everyone has to adjust if you decide to move here. So, but I like your insight, Jamal. Okay, I'm rambling on, but this is actually really nice. Tony is saying, "Wow, you have been around the world." Yes, for sure. And that's actually nice that you bring that up, because I don't really talk about that a lot, because my channel here is primarily about life in Costa Rica. But actually, this is nice that you touched this, because it also explains why I decided to move to Costa Rica and not to Thailand or to China or to Vietnam or to India or Nepal or all the countries that Dirk and I've been. We've been in the year 2002. We left on a train in The Hague in the Netherlands, and we did everything overland with trains, buses, and everything overland to China. And that was not the Trans-Siberian Express, the train, but we just did it ourselves. We stepped out in Uzbekistan, in Tashkent, and then from there we took it from there. And that's how we didn't have the internet. And now, you can just log in, you just enter town, and you plug in the Wi-Fi as a traveler, and you just think, okay, where is the closest Airbnb, and I can book it. And we had the Lonely Planet under our arms, and that was it. And you don't speak the language, and it was actually quite an adventure. But in that year and a half of travel, long term, before we had children, we never found a country that we wanted to live, that we wanted to move to. And the moment that we, years later, after our lives living here in the Netherlands with restaurants, me as a social worker, life got in the way. We were not traveling because we were running the rat race. We were start to think, like, if we would want to move abroad, where would we go? And there was not one country that we saw in that time of travel where we wanted to go. Thailand, awesome, but nice for vacationing. It's very hard. You cannot really buy property there. It's really hard. All the rules and regulations and values and laws and so forth and so forth. Also for China and other countries. And India, cool to vacation or long or travel, but living, no. Till the moment that we took a vacation in 2015 or 16. I forgot. Hi, Joey. Oh, now Joey wants to play. He's bringing me. Did you find this? Always when I do a video, my dogs are bringing me toys to play. No, so yeah, we fell in love with Costa Rica. the moment that we stepped on land here out of the plane. And that was the moment that we both realized we have never felt so good right away about a country. Joey, come here, boy. Okay, go. So sorry for the noise. So yeah, you know, we have traveled a lot, but Costa Rica stole our heart right away. So we took the test, vacation, explored, and now we live here. But like I said, perhaps I'm gonna travel when the kids fly out of the nest. We're gonna drive down to Patagonia in a small bus and bring the dogs. I don't know. Perhaps I'm gonna be old here on the land and never go anywhere else. Like, I don't know. I love it so much here. Okay. There was Tony about I have been around the world. Yes, for sure. I have been to the Netherlands. You did? Where did you go in the Netherlands? I'm from The Hague, close to Rotterdam. Plan to get your book. Does it cover selling property in Costa Rica? Actually, it doesn't cover that. And I did it on purpose because I am not a real estate expert, but I also, and I can mention that right now, I also launched a service to call with me for 45 minutes. That's also something that I created in the time that I did not upload videos. So I launched my book and I set up a page where you can book a call with me. So if you want to specifically brainstorm with me about property and speak one-on-one with me and just pick my brains about what I know. I do know some things about it, but I'm not a real estate expert, right? I am happy to have you on a call. And you can see the info as well under this video after I upload my video in the description. So I will add 4 links. 1 is how to work online. 2 is where to order my book. 3 is how to order a call, and 4 is how to subscribe to the channel. I just figured it all out. It must be like this. And if you have better ideas, let me know. So perhaps we can chat about that in a call. Have your kids adapted to the tropical lifestyle? Actually, yes. Yes, the kids are super flexible. Yeah, we just go by the flow here, how life is. And basically you will be punished because if you keep running around at the hottest of the day, you literally will drop. Dead. I say that with a wink. But yeah, the kids adjust pretty fast and we just live the life based on the climate. Okay, Peter's in Europe. Okay, you have been to Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg, Denmark, France, Croatia, and Italy. Well, I was in the army. Well, it is awesome in Europe. Actually, the Netherlands is a beautiful country, but I didn't like the cold in the wintertime. It's so amazing to chat with you. I'm going to do this streaming more often. I was chatting for a while. I was replying for a while now to the chats. Let me wrap this video up. So, move to Costa Rica. If that's what you're looking for, thinking about, want information about, of course, my channel is providing tons of value. But I created a book and I'm launching it. Go to the description below to place your order. It's $14.97. 14, not 40. And I think it's a takeaway. It's a ridiculous low price for all the effort and, for example, all the information that's in there that can prevent you making so much costly mistakes. And also, if you want to hop on a call with me, then you can do that also with a link below. And I'm gonna keep building, creating my bigger vision, because I'm actually creating a community, like a movement of Costa Rica lovers and expats who also, like myself, like to work remotely and online. So you have a rock solid business no matter what happens for craziness in the world, like COVID or burning fires. You know, in the United States, that's happening right now. If your business is solid on online, then basically you can live off grid like I do, as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection. But you know, my primary attention is to serve you with the book on a call. But of course, if you want to work online like I do, I can help you with that as well. Just scroll to the comments below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it. I'm so excited to speak with you more often. Let me know in the comments if you would like, say yes, if you would like me to do more lives. And let me know in the comments below where you're tuning in from. So where are you in the world? Okay, don't hesitate to connect with me. You also see connection information in the description. Basically, go to every description of my video. And Pura Vida from Costa Rica. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Tuning out now. I have to bring my son to kickboxing. And yeah, appreciate you. Bye. This was Muriel from the Sunshine Family.